Are we on? I think we're on. I never quite know. I never quite know if it's on or not. It says live, and I can end the stream, but I don't know if we're nearer.
The dog's not happy about that.
The dog is not happy about that. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are today. We're here, despite more tech issues. It seems to be a recurring theme on these lives. Every single one I start, and it's like, shit, something's broken again. Oh, hi, Hannah. That's Hannah B.
Oh, hey, Hannah B.
It's Hannah B. She's on. You're a regular now, Han. Every day.
What is her...
Okay, let's go on to here.
Oh, it's her illustration's name. I was like, how do you know that's Hannah?
Rise and shine. Yeah, this is Hannah. Hannah is on. Anneliese.
Hello.
Good morning.
Morning.
Do you want to introduce yourself to our lovely people? I mean, Hannah knows who you are.
Yeah.
But,
Well, hi everybody. I'm Anneliese. I am this wonderful man's partner in
Aw.
crime.
God, made me cry.
Yeah, walking this journey with him. Yeah, I've been invited along for the morning. I'm not at work today, so I'm here instead.
She's here. She's here. And how are you feeling about doing your first ever live?
Pretty much first ever YouTube.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true. You've not really done anything.
No, I mean, you did ask me to cling to you once like a limpet, so I did do that. But,
You've been in one of my long forms a few times. You did the one where you walked behind the tree and then
oh
you
yeah,
disappeared behind the tree.
that was class suitcase wheeling.
What world class, some would argue.
Yeah.
So, team, today, first just hit us with your hard questions. Hannah, I'm expecting something good because last time you were on, they were a little bit tame, I'm not going to lie. But today, I thought we could do a little bit of a live chat and, yeah, Q&A. Any questions you have about us, our situation, what's going on for us, throw them in the comments. More than happy to answer. If you've got anything specific to one of us, just like, right, Anneliese or George. Yeah, we're open books. I'm an open book.
Yeah, I'm pretty open.
Just speak a little bit louder.
Sorry. I'm also pretty open.
We're pretty open. I'm very open. Happy to discuss absolutely anything and everything. And if you're new and you don't know what's going on or who I am, I'm George. This is Anneliese. I was diagnosed with brain cancer back in August 2024. And I'm kind of sharing that story, that journey on YouTube and other social media platforms. Just to share that it's not necessarily a negative, that it can be a really positive thing in people's lives. And I guess the main idea is to show that there are other ways of seeing this and operating with it, rather than rolling and being a victim and letting it take over your life and existence. So that's what I'm doing, I think. Would you agree?
I mean, I'd say it has taken over our life and existence, but in a
True.
positive way.
Okay. Yeah, a positive way.
Yeah.
A positive way.
It's something that you have to accept is there and then almost embrace it. And I think for both of us, we quite enjoy learning things with it. It's just been a kind of stimulator for a certain direction of learning.
A positive change
Yeah.
in life. How? I love that. Okay, expand on that. In what respect? How is it positive? How have we done it? All that sort of stuff. And how long have we been together? How long have we been together, Anneliese?
Well, it was actually our anniversary on Wednesday.
It was 8 years. 8-year anniversary.
What's happening?
No.
We have a buzz.
You know, I was saying about tech issues, and now the buzz has stopped.
I was like, is
What
it me
is-
holding my mug? Holding my mug, stop the buzz.
What is going on? Every single time something weird goes on with it. I will get there eventually. The main issue I've been having is the battery on my camera keeps running out despite it being plugged in. So I went and bought one of these Temu, pretty much, It's like a battery, but attached with a cable that you can put into a plug socket. So I've put that in, and it seems to be working because we're still at 100%. So life is good. We're moving in the right direction.
That's good.
Yeah. So yeah, how long? Is it a typo? I'm assuming.
No, how long?
Yeah, but then it's the how. It's
neurosabotaging in the back, yeah. Always definitely.
She's already fast asleep. Like, hold on, if I go this way, you can just about see the ear.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a dog ear. She's asleep on the spare bed.
In answer to your question about how long have we been together, 8 years on Wednesday.
8 whole years.
Yeah. So 8 years, 2 days now.
8 years, 2 days.
Although that's always up for debate. We were actually talking about this. We don't know when to class the start of our relationship. So we just chose a random day.
Well, not a random day.
No, we chose what we thought was the best day, I guess.
It was the day that because it was kind of a week of, are we a thing? Like, what's going on here? And then eventually we decided that,
A week? I thought it was 4 days.
Well, yeah, okay. As you'll probably guess, Anneliese will be correcting me on a lot of things in this. Oh, it's good fun. It is good fun. Couple of questions for you guys. Can you hear us clearly? Because it's the first time we've done like a joint. So normally the mic is right in front of me, and that seems to work well. But we're now split amongst the two of us. So can you just let me know in the comments if that is coming through nice and clear? Because I'm learning as I'm doing this. As are you.
Yeah, sure.
This is your first
I'm
one,
just here for the ride.
Yeah. She's just going to sit in the background and enjoy it. That's the plan. Okay. Lean stuff. How? So, how to be more positive about these testing things that get thrown into our laps? I'm assuming that's what you mean. I don't know. We'll wait and see. So, we have 4 people on here, which is kind of exciting. 4 whole almost strangers, other than Hannah B family who's on here. Whereabouts are you guys watching from? Because we have a bunch of regulars now, which is pretty incredible to be able to say we have regulars. Let's get Hannah. Hear you both well. Awesome. Hannah, how are you today? How's life? One thing I am going to quickly do, team, before we get cracking is adjust a couple of bits on our exposure and things, because it looks really dark on my screen. Would you say that's dark? That looks alright. Hannah says I'm irregular. Is that like toilet time irregular? Or is that...
Oh, it's already started.
It started. The toilet talk has started. It's a family trait. Pretty sure.
I was going to say, 2 of you in one room, it's bound to happen.
Yes. Bound to happen. Okay, yeah. So, cool. We're going to get into some deep psychology and stuff now, which is deep. Do we have to do that yet? I'm quite tired. Tell you what, I'm going to hit you with a question.
Okay.
And just be open about how you, in whatever which way. Big question. Okay, we've been hit with a different one from Hannah. What does Anneliese think of your YouTube empire? I wouldn't say it's an empire. I don't think I'd want that. Like a YouTube empire.
Oh, I want you to have that.
Do you?
Then I can retire.
No, it's not for the money, Anneliese. Not for the money. I've made a total so far of $5.90 from my little YouTube empire. YouTube. Karen! Hey guys, Kent. I was born in Kent. Yeah. I was born in... Yeah. I used to live in Kent. And now in
Karen
New
someone
Zealand.
you know outside of the computer?
Karen... It might be. Maybe. Do you know me, Karen? Or us? And then Cameron, hello, sir. Cameron is let's call him a veteran.
Okay.
A veteran of the lives. He rocks up. He's in the US. He's in the desert. Well, he keeps telling me he's not in the desert, but he's in Texas. And in my head,
Texas is a desert.
Texas is only a desert. How are you, brother? How's things? And he says, Anneliese, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Cameron.
I think I've mentioned him to you prior, haven't I? Maybe? I have to someone.
It's not ringing a bell.
No. Oh, well, this is Cameron.
You may have, because my memory's not great. Thank you for coming along, Cameron.
He's a regular. I may well be working with Cameron. We're going to have a meeting on one of my... You'll actually probably be my first one-to-one consultation, mindset, performance consultation, which will be really exciting. It'll be nice to actually have a chat with you. Finally. Karen, I know you don't know me, I'm old. That's a little bit creepy. I know you. Oh man. That is a little bit creepy. Cameron, not veteran. Bro, I'm in the city, no desert here, although it's really hot. How hot are we talking? Are we in the sort of... Let's go Celsius.
I was going to say, he's going to say Fahrenheit, and we will be like, sure.
Yeah. Oh, wow, yeah, that's really hot. I came across years ago a conversion of Celsius to Fahrenheit, which is that 100 degrees Fahrenheit is kind of unbearably hot, and then anything over that is like really, really hot. And then, working down 50 degrees Fahrenheit is kind of comfortable-ish. Mm-hmm. And you kind of sway between that.
Where's
scale.
0? Like, as in, because that's
Zero's
always
chilly.
Messed me up. I was like, 0 degrees C, no idea what it is in Fahrenheit.
No, nor do I.
Yeah.
It's going to get a calculator. Actually, I should probably learn that.
It would be useful to know.
Yeah, it would be useful to know. So, team, yeah, like last time, and Cameron, come on, man, because you said you were going to go away and write these down, come up with some ideas. Hit us with your darkest questions. Like, whatever you want. Absolutely anything. We are open, but 26 degrees Celsius. Oh, that's not too bad.
Oh, as in how hot it is with him. I was like,
Yeah.
That's not 0 degrees.
26 degrees Celsius. Okay.
Pleasant.
Pleasantly warm, but not end of the world, apocalyptic warm. So, my question was to you, whilst other people come up with really hard,
I was
difficult...
going to say, you've already been asked a great question. You're just avoiding it currently.
Which one?
But the how.
Oh, the how! But I still haven't got confirmation on if the how is... Yeah, how do we stay positive in a somewhat challenging situation? Or is it how long have you guys been together?
Oh.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, we've
Yeah.
done the how long. But then they said, the how again.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, that's a big topic. We'll come back to
You're
that.
wanting to warm up and get it. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, 26 degrees in February.
Oh, yeah, and they're Northern Hemisphere, aren't they?
Yeah, so it's going to be...
I got confused. I was like, yeah, summer, whatever. Yeah, that is crazy.
It is crazy.
That's your winter.
That is... Like, how hot does it get in the summer, then? 'Cause that must get roasty. You crazy... Wenjo, hello! Welcome back. Welcome. We are a little bit crazy, us Brits. We have lots of strange sayings, I've been told.
Yeah?
Yeah, that they don't really... Like the other day, what did I say? Something like holy moly. Like, holy moly, that's a lot of people. And somebody said, oh, you Brits, I've never heard that before. No, we are a bit odd. Not as odd as the Americans.
I was going to say, you wanting the number of years to go up or down?
I don't mind. Could be sat here on our own, couldn't we?
Yeah. You've been asked a question. Cameron's come out with one.
All right, let me get these questions. Okay, first off, let's pin your question, my friend. Let's pin it. If I can get this damn software to work. Okay, first off, somewhat light. And there we go. What is the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to you? Ever happened to you? What's... Anneliese? The most Ooh, that's a good question. That's a very good question.
Sorry, I'm distracted by the other comments. I'm like, our chocolate is pretty good. Yeah. But have you had Whittaker's from New Zealand? Because that trumps UK chocolate, I think.
You reckon? Whittaker's is very good. Not that I've had much recently. Okay. Most embarrassing. Yep. Come on. Bring the juice. Bring the gold.
I'm like sifting through memories now. Try and find core embarrassing memories. Most embarrassing.
God, that's a really good question, Kevin.
What age do you think you start becoming embarrassed? Because obviously we do loads of stuff. It's like babies, kids. It's accepted as being okay.
I've got one thing that comes to mind for me. Not that I don't think I felt embarrassed at the time, but I'm kind of embarrassed about it now. But I'll tell you that in a minute.
Is it linked to the picture?
Yes. Yeah. It is. It's linked to the picture. One. The infamous one.
I wonder if Hannah's got it already.
Hannah will know this. Hannah will know this for sure. Okay, come on. Hit us with your most embarrassing ever experience. Or do you want me to tell mine? What do you think?
I think you tell yours while I think. Give me some time.
Okay, this is like an ongoing family... What would you call it? Joke?
Core memory.
Core memory. Yeah. Okay, so about yearly, a certain picture is shared amongst the family at some point in the year. It generally comes out at a random point when you least expect it. And when I was really little, used to run around in the garden playing, and generally I would be naked as you're little, you just run around, just having a great old time. And I was at that point where you're just starting to become aware of yourself, your body, what other people might think of you. And my sister came out with a camera just to take a picture of me. And I was like, oh no, I know. So I ran and grabbed this tea towel that was on, I think it was on a bench. It might have been on a washing line or something. But I grabbed this tea towel and I just kind of held it up in front of me and smiled for the camera. And this picture's gone round and round for years because I'm there like proudly holding this up, covering my dignity. But it just so happened that this tea towel was more of a rag and it had a hole about this big right where I wouldn't want it. And so my sister took a picture and now that circulates. And I think now it's quite an embarrassing thing. I mean, it's a laugh, it's a giggle, but
yeah,
it's fun. It's funny. Can't go wrong with it. I'm almost out of my tea.
I was going to say, maybe that is embarrassing. I don't think you find it too embarrassing. It's quite endearing, I think. The look on his face, it's just, he looks so proud.
I'm like, I'm covering myself up.
Yeah, I'm so clever. Completely oblivious to what everybody could see.
Fun times being a little boy running around naked in the garden.
Yeah.
I haven't done that in a long time. I should give it another go.
You always keep your clothes on. It's a bit of a shame, really.
Yeah, it's true.
You have that tea towel. Brilliant.
Do you actually? Do you really? I want to find... Yeah, next time we're back in the UK, I'll have to come and see it. We should get it framed. Come on then, Anneliese.
I'm really struggling.
You're struggling?
With most embarrassing.
Yeah, it's... Keep thinking. We'll read some more of these.
I mean, mine are unfortunately not quite as innocent as yours.
Are they not? Do they involve alcohol?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, mine aren't too... Yeah, I don't have anything like that, really.
No, fair enough.
I
Well,
don't have anything like that.
I'll be the normal one out of the two of us then.
Okay, yeah. I'm the one with the little willy poking out of the tea towel. And you're the...
Yeah.
Oh, right. Let's hear. We got another question from Wenjo.
Shall I go with my somewhat embarrassing story that I've remembered?
Yeah, if you remembered one.
It's related to drinking.
Yeah, why not?
Unfortunately, most of mine are. As some of you may know, I am a doctor. So I went through 6 years of medical school back in the UK, which gave me plenty of drinking time, unfortunately, before I realised that maybe wasn't a good idea. One of the years I did a master's. I went to a different university for a year. And this was about 3 or 4 years into uni. So I was trying to make my way into some friend groups at this other uni. So I thought showing off with how much alcohol I could drink was the way to do that. Turns out it wasn't a good idea. I ended up, I think I was staying at one of the girls' houses that we'd had this house party and then gone out in town, and then I was sharing a bed with 3 of them, and unfortunately the alcohol got the better of me and I threw up in the bed with these 2 near to strangers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Fun.
Not good.
That's not fun.
No, pretty embarrassing.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's a good one, though.
I'm not sure I've even ever owned up to that.
Have you not?
I think it ended up being a mysterious vomit. They didn't know who had done it.
Who did it? I don't know.
And I was too embarrassed to own up. So here we are, I'm owning up. It was me. Rowan, if you're out there, I'm really sorry for throwing up in your bed.
Oh.
I have changed my ways.
Did you change the bedding, more importantly?
No, I was too drunk still.
Oh, wow. That's pretty hardcore.
Yeah,
That's
that's
pretty
a
hardcore.
low moment, really. Fortunately, I then met this fella who was slightly more mature than me, and I was still at university when we met. Yeah, thank you very much. I did, Cameron. I hope that met the standard of what you were looking for with most embarrassing moments. As we said at the start, pretty open people, so there we are.
Letting it all out. It's actually quite cathartic, isn't it? To just... I don't know. I found the last few lives, it's quite nice to just chat. Talk your mind, whatever it is. Don't go anywhere near the political side of things on here. Although I would love to. Maybe I should. No, I won't do that. I won't do that. More health-based at the minute. We got a question from Wenjo. When you dream, are you the age you are now? You're always young. Ooh. Do you know what's kind of... So one of the things I'm doing to fight the cancer side of things is I'm taking CBD oil, and THC, so cannabis, for the pain. It's medicinal cannabis, and it's prescribed, not illegally. The THC, most people know, is sort of the active part. You know a lot about this because this is your job. She prescribes medicinal cannabis. But when you take THC, it kind of gets rid of your memory, your dreams. So at night you don't dream. So for me, I take it and then I fall asleep and I'm just poof, wide awake in the morning, which is really nice, not to be rolling all night, which is what I would normally do, at least once, twice, 3 times, 10 times, whatever it is. But I've stopped taking THC, and CBD, which I haven't taken this morning, I just remembered.
Oh no.
Gives you dreams. So for me, I've been having a lot of dreams the last week or so. Now that I've kind of come off of the THC, I haven't been needing it so much. And they're really vivid, so it's quite nice. And in terms of age, I think I'm this age. I don't think I'm younger. I don't think so. What about you?
Yeah, I think I'm always this age.
Yeah.
Sometimes it might even be something to do with my past, but I think normally in those ones it's almost like I'm a witness for it as the age that I am now.
Oh, you stand third party too?
Sometimes, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Your dreams haven't been bad though recently, have they? Because you used to have some like nightmares.
Oh, I used to get really nasty dreams. No, they're all really good. Yeah, living the dream. But I'm so close to losing this camera. It's currently sat on a cardboard box on a tripod, and the tripod legs are just like this close to the edge of the box. And my worry is that if I bump the table, it'll fall. If it does, you know what's
happened.
on.
Yeah.
You know what's going on. So we got new people joining in on the chat. Hello, welcome. If you are new here, you don't know what's going on. Long story short, I'm George. I was diagnosed with brain cancer back in August 2024. Yeah, I'm sharing that journey here on my little channel. Can I call it little still? I mean, it's got 3,000 people.
I don't know where those thresholds are. Like, when does it roll over into
A big channel.
an empire, as Hannah said earlier on?
I don't know if I want... And that comes with connotations, doesn't it? Empire. I don't know. So I'm George. This is my partner, Anneliese. This is her first ever YouTube Live. How are you finding it?
Yeah, way better actually than... I thought I might be nervous. Like, I'm not very good at public speaking. And turns out I just can't speak.
I do that all the time. Sometimes I end up on this random blah, 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 and I'm like, hold up.
Yeah. Especially in, like, the medical world, we often have to do, like, teaching for our peers and, you know, public speaking and stuff like that. And I'm normally a bit of a mess.
Yeah.
Really nervous, even though I'm quite passionate about what I'm going to be talking about. But I stand there in front of people and it all kind of goes to pot.
You get really nervous. Do you
Yeah.
get jittery? Like, I sometimes get sort of shaky.
Like, I can't hold, you know, paper when I'm going to be doing those sort of talks, because it would be like... yeah. Yeah. But no, this is fine.
Yeah.
This is... that typical thing where you're all behind a screen, and for some reason that makes me bolder.
Yeah. I mean, you can... It's quite nice. It's also, I'm going to say, it's having you regulars turn up. You have no idea how much of a difference that makes to doing these, because it's like, yeah, we have a rapport. It's like, yeah, making friends. It's quite nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And hopefully you do more with me, if you're up for it.
Yeah, I'm just normally working.
True. Maybe we can do an extra time every now and again, a fortnight, or add one in on the weekend.
Yeah.
That might be good for you guys, actually. That might be good. We have another question from Cameron. I pinned it. This come through. So many comments. Thank you, guys. Alright, here's another one. Besides the cancer, what is the most emotionally painful experience you've had, and how did you recover? Wow. That's a good question. I really like these questions because they're quite deep. You know, they've got a bit of depth to them. You're a lovely couple. Ah,
Thank you.
we're a lovely couple.
Yeah.
That's good to hear.
Well, you're quite lovely.
Oh,
So
you're quite lovely.
Oh, thanks. I guess therefore together.
Double lovely.
Lovely squared.
Lovely squared. We're lovely squared. Oh, a question for you guys, you regulars. So last week we had a little bit of a discussion about sort of bucket list stuff, and I said I'd like to maybe go to the pyramids, and then this discussion about getting a camel that's wearing a fez came along. Are we any closer to finding the camel with the fez?
With the fez.
Because I would like a camel with a fez. We'll put him in the back garden.
Yeah, we need a bigger back garden.
Yeah.
That and the alpaca you want, and the goats. Need a small holding, really.
A little small holding. Okay. The most emotionally painful experience. So years and years ago, I went through a really rough breakup. Really, really rough. And that for sure was, yeah, like one of the hardest things for me to navigate emotionally. However, I've been working a lot on my mindset and a lot on processing these kind of testing things that get thrown into our face, those shit things that slap us around the face. And so having spent a lot of time and energy like kind of almost reliving it and then trying to reframe those experiences as a lesson or a positive, an opportunity, as a benefit to who I am now, I've kind of leveled that out to find peace in that. So for me now, I look at it as actually a really positive experience, and I wouldn't be who I am today had I not had that experience. It certainly shaped me into being far more mentally resilient, having a lot more empathy, and just kind of looking at the negatives as something that I've learned from. Like it's not always negative. There's nothing innately good or bad in life. It's all about how we work with it, how we navigate that. I think that's probably the most emotionally painful experience I've had. Go.
My turn.
Your turn, yeah.
Okay.
It's your turn.
This might get a little bit heavy though.
Can you pass me my water bottle and glass, please?
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Which glass? You have two.
Either or, I do not mind.
Can I have one of them?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
Hold on, guys. Well, you can keep chatting. I'm going to pour some.
I've not done this. How heavy do you go in your channel? Do I just go for it?
I think as deep as you're comfortable to share. Don't feel like you have to share something that you're maybe not so sure about sharing, because it will be on the internet forever. It
will be, yeah. But as you said, it's a part of us, isn't it?
This has got creatine in, just so you know.
Oh, thanks. Double hit for me today, then.
Yeah, it's all in the bottle. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it just makes us who we are. So to hide from it is to almost try to hide from a part of yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, but you don't have to share everything. Yeah,
I get that. I think it's useful though. And this may be useful for someone out there, so I will share it. When I was 14 turning 15, unfortunately, I was going to say they're both to do with other people, these ones.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know this one.
Yeah. I say unfortunately.
You've been working on it.
I've been working on it.
Yes, sorry. We did ask for
deep questions, yeah, so we'll just go for it. It's all good.
Keep them coming. We want deeper, darker. Come on.
Yeah. I managed to get myself into a relationship, basically, with someone who didn't treat me very nicely. It wasn't particularly long. It was only about 4 months that I was with him, but unfortunately it did become an abusive relationship. And until very recently, actually, I really struggled with that. Saw it as a negative, saw it as something that I really could have done without, but I've been like carrying the wound from that since then. And this cancer journey we've been going on, I think the only way we could weather it in the way that we have been is actually by just diving deeper. Like it forces you to face something really hard. And I think if you don't embrace it and really lean into that, then it makes it harder than it needs to be. And certainly for me, it's been a catalyst to look at everything that's come before it to create how I respond. And I've kind of recognised that some of the ways that I've responded to things over the last 18 months or so haven't been how I've wanted to. So then it's trying to work out, why is that happening? What has happened in my past that's created who I am today? And which elements of that do I not want to carry forward anymore? And how do I want to change those? And it's only by going back to these things that have caused us a wound or a pain and kind of settling our grudges with them is the only way that we can then kind of release them, let them go, and just see them, as George said, as a part of who we are now. And if you can, and I'm still learning to do this, but if you can learn to love truly who you are in this moment, then you can't but love everything that came before it.
Ooh, that is beautiful.
Thanks. Yeah. So I'm sure George has spoken about him, but this guy called Jamie, who's our like mental performance coach and has kindly walked this journey with us as well. I've been doing quite a lot of work with him, trying to go through these core memories and change that relation to them, change my perception over those events that have occurred so that I see them just as things, you know, they don't have to be positives, but you can't let them be negatives, because then you're just carrying around this weight of all of these things that you're classifying as negative that have happened to you, and you're closer to falling into that trap of feeling a victim. And when you're in that victim space, you lose all of your power. If you're sat there thinking that you're a victim of life, then you're kind of saying there's nothing I can do about this. And that's a painful place to be, because you don't feel there's any steps you can take forwards. But by working through those memories, those events, and just neutralizing them. So as I said, like, you don't need to think them to be these crazy positive things that have happened to you, but you're just trying to find that equilibrium in the middle where you don't get overly activated when you remember them.
I've mentioned it a couple of times, but it's like we have a choice, right? So something negative happens to us, or something that we perceive as negative, is like this, like it's like a boulder, a little rock that we throw into a backpack, and we have a choice to put it into that backpack. And then through life, we will gradually keep on adding to that, and life feels heavier and heavier and heavier. But we have a choice to, with that rock, which you need a very big one, but you like what you're going to add to it. With that rock, you have a choice to throw in your backpack this huge helium balloon that's the same weight, right? So as you throw both into your backpack, you have your negative, you go, okay, I've got that negative, but I can see the positive in that. I'm going to put both in my backpack. You're never carrying that weight. So you find that equilibrium, that, as you said, a level position where you find peace. And then in a place of peace in life, you make generally better decisions moving forwards. You're not acting out of fear or discomfort. And when you act out of those two, there are more, but when you act out of that position of negativity, generally it's the chimp brain coming in. It's the old ways of trying to keep ourselves safe. Doesn't necessarily mean that they're the best decisions for us. If that makes sense. That's kind of what you're saying, hey, as well? Kind of like trying to find that balance.
I zoned out for a moment.
I love the honesty.
I drank some of this and then I realised it's caramel and I really don't like that flavour.
My bad. My bad.
But yes, that is that. There you go. Have a second drink.
I got another one.
That is pretty much what I was saying. And I also wanted to say, so the guy I was dating, his name was Wade. So everybody knows.
Everyone knows.
I realised I was still scared of him, which was a huge thing. Like, as far as I know, we don't live on the same continent or anything. Who knows? Haven't followed the guy around, so. But yeah, it was this realisation that I still, because I hadn't worked through and kind of neutralised that memory, the fear I felt today, because our minds can't tell when something is real and happening in front of us, or it's something we've just imagined, we react in the same way. And when our mind goes, we then drive our body, so we go into our sympathetic nervous system, which is our fight or flight, and then you get all of the symptoms that go along with that, and your body certainly can't tell that the lion isn't actually at your door. So suddenly you're having to try and unravel all of that. So it is really actually important what goes on in here, and what's going on down here too. But I basically realised that fear was the same fear that I felt when I was with him when I was 14, 15. So that's, how old am I now? 17 years ago. So I'd been walking around carrying that same fear for 17 years. And through doing the exercises that Jamie gets us to do, he gets you to write down the benefits, positives, opportunities that this, what you've coined a negative experience, is giving you in your life. And the numbers are arbitrary because it's all to do with that, he calls it valency, that emotion, the charge. That's probably the best way to do it. It's to do with the charge that you're feeling around that event. So as we were saying, initially it might be this really strong negative charge, and the idea with listing is that you will come to a point where you've swung the other way, so you have now made it this crazy positive in your life, and then those two things kind of cancel out and you end up in this middle ground, in this equilibrium, the brick and the helium balloon.
The brick and the helium balloon.
But when I was going through these exercises, that fear that I felt towards Wade, I had this really beautiful moment where I knew I'd got to enough reasons, because I was suddenly crying in gratitude for him. And
you tearing up?
Yeah.
It's alright. I've cried on stream. I've cried on stream, and this is your first one.
I know.
You're getting it all
I did
out.
say I'm an open book.
Bless you. I'm not going to tip that.
I would just drink from the other glass. I don't know what you're trying to do.
Random
Anyway, I was having a really beautiful moment.
Yes,
there.
I know. Keep going.
Yeah, so I finished the list, and I'd got to this point where, like, I just had this swelling, like, feeling in my chest, just this warmth, and it all comes back to love, just this love. And I'd basically come to this understanding that he must have been himself in such a dark and, like, wounded space to have treated me in that way. And I just had this really deep compassion and understanding for him. And I ended up just writing this, like, little blurby bit at the bottom of my reasons, just saying he doesn't hold any power over me, I'm not scared of him anymore, but also thanking him for being a part of my life and making me who I am today. And
Beautiful.
yeah, it took me out of that victim space that I'd been in the whole time. I'd been like, woe me, I had this horrible boyfriend who didn't treat me very nicely, someone take pity on me. And instead I sat there and I felt just so powerful.
It's like taking ownership of it,
Yeah,
isn't it? It's
so powerful and lighter and relieved, and it's that peace.
It is finding peace.
You just have this sudden feeling of peace come over you. So I'm excited to run through all my other, like, core negative memories.
Negative stuff. I have mentioned it before, is that it's... No, happiness is fleeting, yeah? Happiness is a false summit. You can't... Everyone says, oh, what do you want out of life? And says, oh, I want to be happy. And it's nigh impossible to achieve, to just purely have happiness, because it's a false summit, right? You're like, okay, if I do that, I'm going to be happy. You go for that, you get there, and then suddenly you see that actually it's a lot further from you, or that your baseline for happiness has shifted. And so you have that mixed with the fact that in order to experience happiness, you have to have sadness. You have to have the opposite. It's that balance on the seesaw again. Lost my train of thought. Choo choo.
You didn't even walk through a doorway.
No. It seems to happen a lot on stream. I just go on this thread and then it's like, oh, yep, okay. Off we go somewhere else.
We're aiming for peace rather than happiness.
Aiming for peace. Spoken of the happiness. Yes. So if we can't find happiness, the thing that we have to find in life is peace. It's pretty simple. Right? We aim for happiness. We will feel happiness, but we can't keep that because we have to have sadness. So, in my opinion, the better goal is to find that peace in whatever that is for each individual. And if you can balance that seesaw, for me at least, that fills me with a sense of peace. Good question. Really, really good question. We've had loads of comments. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate it. Coming through. Sorry. Scrolly. Do. Wenjo, we prayed for you on a really big channel the other day. Like 250 people using your name all at the same time. Wenjo!
That's amazing.
That is incredible.
Yeah, I think they've had to leave, maybe. But if you're still there, thank you so much.
Yeah. Wow. So many incredible comments and support from you guys. It is amazing. Did you ask did you have questions? The wound Karabat scars story went through, learn to love who you are. Awesome. Yeah. And be accepting of who we are. So she's gone. When you hey, remember Satan hates our positive testimonies, cousin salt and the light. Oh gosh, we've got a big question here. Ariana, are you still on here? I hope you are, because this is a big one. Are you guys planning to get married and have a beautiful wedding and put on YouTube? Because you look so beautiful.
YouTube wedding.
A YouTube wedding. We'd have to live stream it.
Yeah.
We'd have to live stream it. I have not asked the question yet. You haven't asked the question yet. These days.
Oh no, that's a lie. I asked you like 3 times a while ago, and then you didn't answer me.
What?
Or you said something like, "That's not your question to ask."
And okay, we've got to clarify that it was kind of like a. How would you describe it? Very random, fleeting, mid-conversation. Yeah.
Which one are you?
Where was the ring, Anneliese? I want a shiny ring.
You want an engagement ring, do you? That's news to me.
I don't know whether we'd put it on YouTube. That would be a little bit. I don't know. Having a public wedding.
Do you mean like a YouTube live? Like you want a YouTube live wedding, or just a video of the wedding to go on YouTube?
Video.
This
we
is
could
just
do
talking
that.
Like it's.
Yeah.
Oh, is it happening? Is it a thing?
I don't know. I haven't asked you yet.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Oh man. Let's kick out Cameron, Broken Helium Balloon, awesome. Oops, sorry about that again. Why do I end up making everyone do up?
Because all the good questions do. I only also don't worry about it. As I said, open book. I'm just an open book with all of my emotions, so the tears do flow relatively easily. I started a new training course the other day, and we had to introduce ourselves.
Is that it? You just introduced yourself and you're crying.
And why we were there. It's a bit of like it's a professional training course, but a lot of personal development at the same time. So, yeah, the reasons why people are there are quite personal. And I don't know, like 15 people had gone before me, introducing themselves. No one cried.
And there you are.
Yeah, I tried to explain why I was in the group and I just burst out crying. like the crying where you can't keep talking.
Yeah.
Either.
Kind of hysterical. Yeah. It's hard as well because I think one thing I've become hyper aware of is working on emotional flexibility and resilience. Becoming hyper aware of our emotions kind of opens that door. I don't know if you find that it becomes so much more readily available, and I think something that I've experienced in life becoming a man is that socially it's not acceptable to share our emotions, to be open about that. It's a sign of weakness, and that kind of stems back to evolution, but we can get into that another time. And so for me it's like all of that emotion gets put into a little black box and it gets thrown into the background in the back of my head, and it's something that I don't really open very often. But having worked on the emotions, it's like that box is now in front of me and I can open it or close it depending, and it doesn't just sit there kind of burning. And working on it is so important, important. So I am dying for a pee.
I do also need one. I've drunk 2 cups of coffee since we've been here.
Answer this and then we'll do a quick
toilet break.
Pit stop.
We've not even made an hour.
We've not, but I've drunk like 1.5 litres this morning so far. I've been told to care too much. I'm a big dude. We'll try to rescue Cobb. Oh, Cameron.
That sounds very cute.
Cameron. I mean, to be fair, I would rescue a cold puppy. I know you would.
Oh, for sure.
For sure. If we came driving along and there was a puppy on the side of the road.
In the back of the car.
Nero would be
maybe
very happy.
On your... Would she?
I think so.
I think if we got the right puppy, it would be really lovely for her.
Puppy, yeah.
Yeah.
Just a video on YouTube. All right.
That we could maybe do.
If/when. Yes, we can do that. We can do that for you. Just for you. We can make it a private video. As long as you're subscribed to the channel, then you'll get a notification. We can do it. We'll make that happen. Take care of business. Okay. Team, we're going to go for a real quick pit stop. We will be back in like 3 minutes. 3 whole
3
minutes.
Okay.
Yep. We'll be back. I'm expecting really hard questions when we get back, so get thinking.
That wasn't hard.
No, we need some hard stuff. All right, love you guys. Be back in a minute. Okay, team, we are back in action. Well, not we. I I am back in action. Long story short, Anneliese isn't stuck in the toilet or something. She has had to go and we got a friend in hospital. She's had a call, so she's having to go into the hospital to go and see her and double check that everything's all right. So she will not be here for the rest of the chat, which is fine. If you have any questions, it's just going to have to be for me, I'm afraid. But I hope you've enjoyed having her on here. I think she's really enjoyed it. I was just having a quick chat with her. Yeah, she's really enjoyed it. I think she'll be trying to jump on again in the future. And one of the things that I think would be really cool for us to discuss is the more medical side of things. Obviously, with her being a doc, it gives her a different way of seeing these like situations and different understanding. Yeah, so I think we'll do that again in the future. Okay, wow, we've had some comments. Thank you, guys. Where were we before? Just Rise and Hannah, Rise and Shine. I'm with you both. Thank you for sharing your stories, honesty, emotions, perspective. Honestly, if I wasn't related, I'd still be tuning in each week. The chats are so uplifting. Aww, Hannah, you're so cute. Oh my god. No, I'm expecting a live proposal, so I'll be tuning in indefinitely. Can you imagine? Can you actually imagine it? Oh, on live. What, in the office? What, just here? Just like, oh, here we go. Pop the question. I love that. All right. No pressure, George. No pressure. None whatsoever. I love your comments, guys. They are hilarious. It's really lovely to have just like a bit of a laugh and a giggle on here. I find it very, I don't know. It's just really lovely to have a chat and just have a bit of a giggle about stuff. Laughter is medicine, isn't it? The proposal. I love that. And the nearer dog, yes, she has sadly left. She was just here, but she's decided that she wanted to go to her actual bed, not the spare bed. She has like 3 or 4 beds in the house, so she rotates between them. Hannah, Rise and Shine. Sadly, I have to head off. Cause commotion to the problems that's happening without me. Oh man, sleep well. I hope you have a good night. A really good night. I was going to say it's getting late for you back in the UK, but yeah, Cameron, you got to cause a commotion. You got to do it. Got to do it. Oh, cause a commotion. Okay, here's another one. You're hitting, Cameron. You're hitting some awesome questions. Really awesome questions. Okay. What do you miss about yourself that you're working on reclaiming? Ooh. What do I miss about myself that you're working on reclaiming? Ooh. That's a really hard question. I honestly, I don't think that there is something that I'm trying to reclaim. Because having the diagnosis has been a catalyst for so much change for me, and I feel there's like a lot of positive change. I don't look at the past as I was better off there. I was neither better or bad because it's that equilibrium we were talking about. I think on a physical level, everything that I'm doing to fight the cancer side of things is an effort to try and reclaim, not control, but to reclaim and not ownership. I suppose it's like I get tired very quickly now. especially doing exercise. Like I just don't have the bounce that I used to have, and so a large part of the protocols I'm on, the health protocols, and all of the daily actions are in an effort to try and reclaim that energy that I once had. And yeah, currently I'm struggling. One thing I did want to do is update you guys on, this is actually quite big news regarding my health. So, I've mentioned before, I had a MRI recently, and then a couple of days later, I got a little email through saying, "Hey, we've organised this meeting with your oncologist," and it's like, yeah, in a few days. And so for me, it was a bit of a, ooh, okay, so don't know what this is about. Normally, I don't hear from them for at least 2 weeks, and in some cases, I've had to chase in order to at least see the scans, let alone have a chat with someone about it. So I was a bit like, oh, okay, something maybe is changing up in the old noggin. So I went to this meeting, had a chat with my oncologist. Speaking of which, I need to keep my phone out in case I get a call, because I'm expecting one. And she showed me my scans, my latest scans. For those of you that are new on here and don't know what's going on, I'm George. I was diagnosed with brain cancer. I had surgery back in October to try and get as much as they could safely resect out. And also I had a cyst in there that had started to grow. Like a tumour-induced cyst. It's reasonably common. So they went in, they drained the cyst, they chopped out a chunk. I have pictures of that. I still need to do a long form video about the actual surgery and post the pictures if people are interested in seeing. But I asked them, I was like, when you go in and you grab the gunk, can you just take a picture of it? And also, can you take a picture of my brain? Because I've never seen my brain. Oh, I don't think many people do. So yeah, that was the situation. There was a risk that things could go wrong then, or stuff could change further on down the line, which I was very aware of. Had this MRI, most recent. I spoke to the oncologist. Long story short, I have mentioned this on a previous video, I think. The cyst has refilled. It's filled the space that it had originally preoccupied. Originally occupied? Preoccupied? Occupied? Whichever one it is. Oh my gosh, why have we got weird buzzing and stuff random? Why do I have so many tech issues? There we go. Yes, so it's refilled and it's actually larger now than it was prior to my first operation. So, not ideal news. The good news is that it looks like from the scan that the tumour, the actual cancer itself, has remained pretty much stable. They got rid of most of the active part, the real active, fast growing part. But because the cyst is refilled and it's now putting pressure back on my brain structures, there is a pretty decent chance that they'll want to do surgery again, get back in there and dig around, which is still reasonably recent news. I got that news last week. Still processing it, still working on it, still kind of not coming to, well, I suppose coming to terms with, but really trying to work with that. And part of me is like, oh, well, you've done brain surgery once, may as well give it another go. Like, do a second round, because it's really fun. But yeah, that's where we're at. I can show you a picture if you guys are interested. Let me get that up on my phone. Like I said, not ideal news, but also not the worst, because for me, looking for the benefits, looking for the positives. The fact is, a cyst, like, we can do something mechanical about it. It's something that we can go in, they can dig around, they can puncture it, they can release the pressure, they can potentially dig it out. That's sadly somewhat unlikely because, so with cysts, if you go in and you drain it, there's a really good chance, if you don't get the sac, that it will refill. Like 99% of the time, it will refill. So when they first went in, they were like, we're going to empty it and we're going to make quite a large hole in it. And what they use this, what they call cement, but it's not cement, but it's like human equivalent. And the idea is that then creates a channel for the fluid to escape. That hasn't worked. So, like saying, the benefits, they can go in and they can fart around sorting out the cyst. That's something that's pretty active. They can fix that. The problem is they can't get rid of that sac because it's attached to my healthy brain tissue. So if they were to go in and remove that, they would risk leaving me kind of left side paralyzed. So that's not ideal. But the good news is that the tumor is stable, which means it's not really going anywhere at this point in time, which is far better than it going places that might cause more problems. So yeah, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at this point in time. Let me find this picture for you guys, because it's actually really interesting, at least for me. You guys might be like, what is this? Okay, stand by. I'm just going through the scan. Okay, here we go. This is good stuff. This is really good stuff. So, this is going to be kind of hard to show you guys. So this is my most recent scan of my brain. Obviously, you can see this like big white spot here. That is the tumor itself. You can just see in the middle of it, there's like a whiter section. If you bear with me, I will come through. As you so an MRI scan takes kind of slices as such through your brain, so you can work your way through the brain structure. This is slightly different position in the brain, but can you see this big white section? That is the cyst. Now this one over here on the computer screen, that little white section, this was my brain pre-surgery. They went in and emptied that. This is what it is now. So it's changed quite a bit. It's not ideal. I don't know exactly what they're going to do, but I will endeavour to keep you guys updated as I get more information and work out what they want to do and what my options are. Yeah, great fun. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. But certainly something that I'm having to work through at this point in time. Yeah, it's funny. It's really funny. It's this whole like control thing of we set all these plans up for the future and we're like, that's what we're gonna do, that's what I want to be, that's how much money I want or whatever, and then suddenly that dream, that goal ends up shifting quite rapidly, and that's, yeah, it's not like I try not to see it as a loss because we never know what that's going to be, right? We never understand or have a chance to really, really take control of that. There are certain things that we can influence, and there are certainly certain things that we can control. One of those being how we perceive things, how we look at it. But the reality is we can't control anything. We don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know when, who, what, how, anything. So you just kind of get given what you're given, set of cards, make it work with it, try and find peace in whatever that is. Yeah, difficult, but doing all right. Good and bad days. Some days I'm like, well, this is pretty shit. But I've got to have them. I've got to have them to have the good days. Yeah, a little update for you team. Let's have a look at some of these comments. Windy City, Leighton, hello, welcome back. Oh, did I delete your message? Shouldn't have deleted it. I wanted to unpin it. Sorry, Cameron. I did not mean to do that. I misclicked. Shouldn't be deleted, but that is what it is. Let's get this back up. Yeah. Seeing a brain would be weird. It is kind of odd. It is kind of odd to have a picture of your brain. But really cool as well. Like, not many people get to see their brain, you know? Right. 1996, starving cancer with low carb keto diet. Have you struggled to stay in ketosis? No. So I think well, I think it's maybe more of a challenge for me over some others. I'm pretty sure I am hyper responsive to glucose carbohydrates. So it doesn't take much for me to really increase my blood glucose levels. However, I've been on the keto diet, almost carnivore diet now since like, I don't know, September 2024. Yeah, so a good while. I really love it. I feel good on it in general. I struggle a little bit with the lack of variety. I still get cravings. I still want to have every now and again like a pizza, or it'd be nice to have some ice cream or something. But I'm on it for a good reason, and because I feel good on it as well, I don't find it too much of a trouble. But it is fascinating when you start looking into the metabolism of cancer cells and how you can impact that through diet. Highly recommend reading a book called The Metabolic Approach to Cancer by Professor Thomas Seyfried. That's in my book list on my link tree. Link on my videos if you're interested in finding that. George, bro, thanks for sharing. That's tough. Glad the cancer part seems to be under control. Send you a big hug. I appreciate it, Cameron. Yeah, it's something added into the mix to navigate. I think having worked a lot on my mindset, it's something that I feel more comfortable navigating, which is really cool. But it's also more of a challenge. Yeah, it's something else to add into it. It would be great if it wasn't happening, if the cyst wasn't getting larger. I am waiting to hear from the team. So every Thursday they do what's called an MDM meeting, which is where all of the like neurosurgeons, the neurologists, the oncologists, they all have a meeting and they discuss various different cases and come up with an action plan for it. They had that yesterday. I missed, annoyingly, a private call, which I think was probably them updating me on the plan from there, which is why I'm expecting a call today. So if I disappear, team, you know why. I'll probably be jumping onto that call and having a chat with them to work out what the plan is. So it's all happening. It's all happening, but it's good that the tumour seems to be stable. So good. Okay, Cameron. Okay, I have time for another one. Here's a fun question. All right, we like fun questions. Okay, let's have a look. God, this software. Maybe I need to try something different. It's not particularly user friendly. What skill is the closest thing you have to a superpower? What skill is the closest thing you have to a superpower? You know what's something I find really powerful? And I only realised this in the last couple of months, really, is that to not be on the roller coaster of emotion, to have control over your emotion and to step third party and recognize them but not be like dictated to by them. Oh man, it's so powerful to just step back and go, okay, this is happening, cool, I'm going to feel that way, or I do feel that way, that's fine, that's what it is. But not to be like, I feel like shit, I am shit, this is shit, and just sit on that train track. I think if that was a superpower, it'd be something like that. And also, this is a bit of a funny one. I had a party trick at university. This is a long time ago. I don't know if I could do it now. I do a lot of barefooting, like barefoot walking, pretty much completely always, unless I'm doing anything extreme where I need foot protection. But what that means is that my feet are really dexterous. Like they can move in ways that most people's can't. Like they're almost a bit like fingers. Like I can single digit. I can spread my toes out really wide and do this. Really weird. It's kind of creepy. But because of that, I can peel a banana with my feet. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm telling you guys this. Yeah, I can peel it. Well, I used to be able to peel a banana with my feet. I would say that's a superpower. What would be yours? Let's throw the question back at you guys. What would be your superpower? What skill is closest thing you have to a superpower? I love that. I love that. Team, I am probably going to call that here in a couple of minutes. So if you do have any last final questions, chuck them in the comment. We've got new people on here, so if you don't know who I am George. I live in New Zealand, but I'm English, and I was diagnosed with brain cancer, back in August 2024. I am ultimately sharing that story on YouTube. So if you haven't subscribed, that would be cool if you did. I'd really appreciate it. I am mostly basing the channel around putting a positive spin onto it, rather than looking at it as a victim, as a negative. But yeah, come along for the ride if you want. Not peeling a banana. And that answer you gave is a big reminder why I could use a session. It's happening, my friend. I have my website made and ready to go. It's connected to my diary. I just need to basically work out exactly what I'm going to do in terms of, it's all of the nitty gritty behind the scenes stuff, how I get that stuff set up. So I'm learning as I'm going. But yep, I will let you know straight away as soon as that is up and active. Thank you for sending me a message on Instagram as well. I can send you that through on there. No problem whatsoever. But yeah, if people are interested, I'm going to start offering pretty much psychology sessions. So it's one-to-one mental resilience, mental flexibility, mental strength sessions to work through people's those rocks that they hold on their backs, those negatives, and the things that are holding them back emotionally, socially, across the board, and starting to work with them rather than them holding them back. So I will have a website coming out soon offering that out. You can just book on. There's all sorts. Generally start with a 30-minute sort of discovery call to see what's going on, see if it's something I can actually help with, whether we're compatible to work together longer term, and then have sessions after that to really get into the nitty-gritty and give tools, explain tools, work through it, start to create a more positive outlook in life. Okay, that question. Appreciate you, Dilly. You and Anneliese are both amazing, beautiful people. Going to care about my little brother. Love you, George. Stay strong and awesome. Always, my friend. It's an exciting life. It's an exciting life. We're getting there. Alrighty, team. I am going to jump off now. I need to go and get some food and sort out a couple of odd jobs. But it's been great having you all aboard. If you have any questions or anything, chuck them in a comment on any one of my videos. I read absolutely every single one and reply to every single one. So if you've got any insights or anything that you want to share, just chuck them on there. I'd be more than happy to have a chat. And as always, look after yourselves. I will be doing another live. I think I'm going to move them to a Monday, and I will try and see if I can get Anneliese on again. She was actually she really enjoyed it. It's a shame she had to run off, but she really enjoyed it. She'll be back. Next session, I'm expecting harder questions. Come on, guys. Hard questions. Just hit me. Cameron, you've been doing some amazing ones. I appreciate that. Absolutely love it. Alrighty, team. Love you very much. Talk to you soon.